Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue with our shark attack where we left off. So we are at the part where it says create code to change the score when the shark catches a fish. So we want to make sure every time we catch a fish that the score actually changes, okay? So I'm going to pull up my stuff on my other screen so that I can work at both at the same time. All right, we are going to put this under the shark. So under your stage, we have those two little squares, one with the shark, one with the fish. Click on your shark. We're going to start with the green flag, so go to events and say when green flag. We're going to start a whole new thread of code, and we're going to use our forever loop. So go to control and put in a forever loop. Now in control, just under the forever loop, you're going to see an if then. We used these before. Put it inside the forever loop. Okay, we're going to say if the shark touches the fish, then change the score by 1. But there's going to be a little catch, and I'm going to show you that in a moment. So inside this little rectangle right here, I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see it a little bit better. Let me move over. Inside this little hexagon, not rectangle, we're going to put touching fish. So touching is a sensing. So go to the light blue sensing, and the very top block says touching mouse pointer. Float your mouse over the hexagon until it glows and drop it in. And then instead of mouse pointer, I want you to click the down pointing arrow and choose fish. So we're saying when the green flag is clicked or when the game begins, continuously or forever throughout the game, if the shark is touching the fish, and then we're going to, and this is the fun, funky part, we're going to go to control, and if you scroll down, you're going to find a block that says wait until. Wait until. Do not use wait. Wait until. Notice that empty hexagon. We have to put something in there. I want you to go to the green operators, find the block that says not, float it over the hexagon till it glows. Notice in the not, there's another empty hexagon, so we have to put something there. Go back to the blue sensing, take that top blue touching mouse pointer again, but instead of mouse pointer, I want you to say fish. Whoops, fish. So you're going to say, if it's touching the fish, wait until it's not touching the fish, then go to the orange variables and say change my variable by 1. Notice I put it directly under that wait until block, but not my variable, score. So continuously throughout the game, if the shark touches the fish, wait until it's not touching the fish and change the score by 1. I'm going to show you what happens if we don't put that wait until block in. If we just say when green flag, continuously throughout the game, if the shark touches the fish, change the score by 1. Watch what happens in the game here. Watch what happens when I catch a fish. Look at my score. I just got 5,495 points by catching a fish. Look at my score now. I have over 200,000 points. The reason the score goes up so high is both the shark and the fish are images. We all know images are made up of pixels. The way that Scratch is reading our file is every time a pixel from the shark touches a pixel from the fish, it adds a point. That's why we're saying wait until it's not touching. The bad thing about this is if the fish stays up for too long, there is a chance that we can get 2 or 3 points from catching one fish. We don't want that. So we're going to put code in that basically is code that says we can't catch the same fish twice. Okay, it's going to make the fish disappear immediately upon being touched. So we're going to put this code in the fish. So under your stage, click on the little square that has the fish on it. Let's go to events and say when green flag is clicked. Let's go to control and grab a forever loop. Inside the forever loop, put an if then. That's under control as well. And let me zoom in a little bit so you can see this better. Okay. All right, and then we're going to go back to blue sensing, and we're going to say touching mouse pointer, and we're going to float that over the hexagon and drop it in. But instead of mouse pointer, we're going to pick shark, because now remember we're coding the fish. So we're going to say when the fish touches the shark, we're going to go to control, and the very top block is wait 1 second. But instead of 1 second, we're going to say wait 0.1 seconds, and then I'm going to go to looks and say hide. So we're going to scroll down a little, find the hide block. And basically within 1/10 of a second or 100th of a second of being touched, this fish will hide. That prevents us from having to catch the same, or prevents the player from catching the same fish twice. So that's a really good thread of code. We have one more thread of code. We have not created code yet that says if the player reaches 5 points, then switch the backdrop to you win and end the game. We're going to put this in the shark. So make sure underneath your stage you click on your little shark. We're going to start another thread of code, one more. So I'm going to go to events. I'm going to say when green flag is clicked. I'm going to go to control and do a forever loop. Inside the forever loop, I'm going to do an if then block. Okay, so just like we've done the last 2 times. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. Let me scroll down so you can see which one I'm working on. Okay, we're going to say, I'm going to go to green operators, and you're going to find the block that says a circle equals 50 and drop it in. Okay, instead of circle, we want to say if the score equals, so I'm going to go to variables, and you're going to find that little round block that says score, and you're going to float it over that white circle till it glows. I am not making my player play till 50. I'm going to say if the score equals 5. We're going to do 3 things. Switch the backdrop to you win, hide the shark, and stop the game. So I'm going to go to purple looks, find the block that says switch backdrop to, make sure it says you win. Stay in the purple and find the block that says hide and put that under switch. And then finally, under control, if you scroll to the bottom, there's a block that says stop all. That will stop the music, it will stop everything from moving, it'll do all of those things. And then you can go ahead and play your game up to 5. So try to catch 5 fish. Oop, I got 2 already. Once you catch 5 fish, make sure that you actually switch over to the you win backdrop. And if it works, then I'm going to show you how to submit. 4, 1 more fish. Oh, come on. Let me stay up far enough. Yay. Okay, I win. Okay, here's how you submit. You're going to have an orange button right here that says share. Okay, or you should save, by the way. You should have a button that says save now over here, or you can go to file, save now. Okay, you're either going to go to see project page or click this orange share. Either one of these 2. If you don't have an orange share, say see project page. You are going to have to share, so you have to click the share button. Once you click the share button, you're going to have this purple copy link pop up at the bottom. Click on that and just copy this link into Canvas to submit, and you are all set. Good luck, everybody. I hope you do well with this. Let me stop sharing here.